Revenge films.
A few years ago, there was a period of time when I often couldn't get a hold of my wife while she was out with her coworkers after work. I had a bad feeling, so I unlocked her phone while she was asleep. I saw a name of a man from her previous job, so I sent myself the messages to check later and deleted the record so she wouldn't find out. Their messages were about how they were visiting motels after her part-time job, and other messages confirming the romantic relationship. But I didn't feel like it was enough proof, so I hired a detective. After consulting him, we decided to create a situation where we could catch her red-handed for proof. So, I lied and told her that I would be gone on a business trip the following weekend. Something suddenly come up and I'll have to go on a business trip,
Oh, I'll miss you.
she said, but she booked a hotel and went on a vacation on the day that I said I would be gone. The detectives followed her. After meeting with her boyfriend, they went into the hotel. My detective sent me pictures of them holding hands. After that, I received many more pictures of their sightseeing and enjoying their time together. I was being notified in real time. "All right, everything is going as planned," I was told, and I sent a text message to my wife around 9 in the evening. My wife went into her room at 8 p.m., and they were in the middle of having fun. So, as planned, I suddenly texted my wife. "It's me. I'm coming home earlier than planned. I'll be home soon," I texted her. And within minutes, I got a response.
What? Right now? What time are you coming home? I'm sorry. I'm out drinking with some friends from work, so I'll be late.
"Oh, really? I'm getting on the train now, so I'll be home in about an hour. What time will you be back?"
I'll be home by the last train.
she responded. The hotel that my wife was at was about 3 hours away by car. She would be home later than the last train, even if she hurried, but I was interested in what kind of excuses she would try to make. And as they were leaving the hotel, I sent her another message. "Wait, never mind. I got a call and I have to go after all." My wife checked out in a hurry and couldn't return, so they checked into a different hotel nearby. And again, after about an hour after they checked in, I sent my next message. "Hey, it's me. It seems like they'll be fine without me after all, so I'll be coming home. I have a gift for you too." And she responded,
Oh, really? I'm excited.
but I heard from my detective that she was seen rushing out of the hotel. They even sent me a bunch of photos of them rushing to get home. Her boyfriend looked all sweaty from panicking. And after they drove for about 30 minutes, I sent her another text. "I'm sorry, I was invited to have some dinner with the people over here. I won't be able to make it on the train, so I'll be home in the afternoon tomorrow." By the way, I was at home the entire time this whole thing was going down. After that, the two must have been really worn out. It was past midnight, and they weren't in a very loving mood anymore, so they decided to head home. My wife came home early the next morning. Of course, she didn't expect anyone to be home and just crumbled to the floor.
Damn, I'm tired. What the hell?
I could hear her screaming in frustration. So I came out. "Welcome home. Here's a gift I promised," I said as I appeared. I handed her the divorce papers and the pictures that my detective took. My wife jumped up like you see on TV and just stood there in awe for a while. After she finally processed what was going on, she said,
You tricked me, didn't you? Unbelievable!
and started weeping. "Tricked you? It's me that's been fooled all this time," I responded. I sat my wife up, who hadn't slept all night, and started negotiating our divorce. I had enough proof, so she gave in quick. She didn't make any excuses and just agreed to the alimony and signed the divorce papers. I let her boyfriend have it too. I called him from my wife's phone, and as soon as he figured out what was going on, he hung up and rejected my calls. but I'd already figured out his address and work, so I sent him the proof that I gathered, and he ended up calling back on my wife's phone, yelling, "All my coworkers found out because of you. My wife and our relatives too. You destroyed my life!" So I told him, "What are you saying? It's all your own fault?" And hung up on him. I was able to collect a large amount in alimony from him as well. It seems that this wasn't his first affair. He had gotten in trouble before, and his wife didn't forgive him this time. He got divorced as well, and had to pay his wife a large amount in alimony as well. Good thing he worked for a good company and had money. But after paying our alimony, I heard he was broke. I also heard that he was fired from work. Serves him well. I sent all the pictures to his wife as well, because I thought it would help her save time from collecting evidence. According to my lawyer, his wife was suspicious of him because he had priors. But she kept it to herself because they had a small child and he had a good salary. And for better or for worse, him getting fired finally made her move forward with the divorce. My wife was a housewife, and her parents came into town as soon as we got divorced. They were caught off guard because they thought we were doing fine as a couple. But my wife couldn't tell them that she had an affair and lied about how our personalities weren't compatible or something like that. So, I was surprised when they showed up, but I was able to tell them the truth about how it wasn't about our personalities, but that their daughter had cheated on me. My wife looked like she wanted to run far away when I exposed her. And her parents looked furious. Our divorce was already on its way anyways, so I told them, "You guys should sit down and talk about this," and walked out of the house. I could hear my mother-in-law yelling from behind.
You lied to us. You're getting divorced because you cheated on him?
After we got divorced, my wife disappeared, but I had nothing to do with her anymore. I married a woman 2 years after that, and we have a baby now. I can't forget what happened back then, but I'm a very happy man now.
How was today's video? If you enjoyed it, please subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Stay tuned for more.